What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm the real Jossie of the Distorted Theorist, and today I got a special guest, Felicity, drenched as Honchkrow from Pokémon. But before I get into our interview, as always, guys, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you like what we're doing on the channel. We're trying to grow, and we're only going up from here. But Felicity, I'm gonna throw the mic over to you.
All right.
Tell us who you're dressed as, who you are as a person, and what your cosplay is all about.
So this is a fursuit of Honchkrow, but it's more my persona of a Honchkrow because he's kind of different. He has like the feather, he's got the different stripes on the wings. Yeah. And I don't know, I have a Honchkrow up here.
You got a Honchkrow right there?
And if he drops, he drops.
I'm gonna step out just so you can get the full wingspan going. Yeah, you show that off. If you want to do a slight spin, okay, stop there. A little slight spin the other way. And we'll stop there. Perfect. And we're back. All right. All right, that was so cool. Why this? I know you got a bunch of fursuits. You told us off screen, but why did you save this one for the big climactic reveal?
Basically, Honchkrow isn't that much of a popular Pokemon, and it's my absolute favorite of all time.
And why is that?
I just really like birds, and I like dark type Pokemon.
Fair,
so I'm like,
fair.
It kind of fits.
I will. My point of view. I also like bird type Pokemon. However, my favorite is, and I know you're probably already thinking Pidgeot. Not the case. Okay. I'm a huge. My favorite Pokemon of all time for battling and in the games. Staraptor.
Okay, but that's a classic.
But only because he's a flying type that learns close combat, and that shit move does damage.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So that's my favorite one. So how long have you been cosplaying for?
I've been cosplaying for about 6 years now.
May I stop for a second? Actually, is fursuiting cosplaying, or is it two different things? Correct me if so.
In a way, it is.
Okay, cool. So how long have you been on that journey?
About 6 years or so.
Okay, and how many fursuits? I know I kind of alluded to, but you have a big collection.
Yeah.
So how many do you have, and how long have it taken you to get all those? I guess
I have 21 fursuits, which is a lot for a single person.
Yeah.
And I've been doing payment plans and all that kind of stuff for about 5 years now.
Wow, okay. So what's been your biggest obstacle of doing cosplay, like that you've had to overcome to kind of get your foot in the door of what you wanted to do?
I'd say actually just like saying, okay, this is my thing, I can do what I want. Fair. I have the money to spare, I have a job. I don't care if people say it's cringy. Cringe culture is dead.
Yeah, no. I mean, so obviously you're well versed in the cosplay and the fursuits and everything like that. If you could like go back to your younger self at one point in time and just sprinkle some advice of this is what you need to prepare for, what would you probably tell yourself just to kind of give yourself a little better edge?
I'd say that I'd tell myself to save money, stop buying so many action figures because they're just going to sit on your shelf.
I love action figures. All right, used to.
They are fun.
I do like them now. I don't know.
They are fun.
I often say if it was more socially acceptable, I'd probably sit down and play with like a bunch of action figures, maybe even wrestlers. I don't know. But I think my wife would never sleep with me again. But that's just me. I don't know. On top of that, okay, so let's get away from your own experience kind of for a second. If you were to give some advice to a new fursuiter or a new cosplayer coming up in the world, maybe watching this video right now, looking up to you, what advice would you give them to like get started and just like be prepared for this?
I'd say that if you want to start slow. Okay. Because some people jump in and say, okay, I want to get a full suit right away.
Yep.
But I actually suggest not to do that. Get like a head and some paws maybe at first. Because
you're good. No, you're good.
Because sometimes you might just grow that full suit, or you might not attach to that character that well. And if you want to get rid of that suit.
So does that happen? Like attaching to a character? Yeah,
it does happen. Like I've sold off characters before that I don't feel that attached to. Okay. I did have a full suit of a Renamon, but that was Renamon from Digimon.
Oh, okay. Yep.
But I didn't like playing the character as much. And it was a lot harder to sell like a full costume because it doesn't fit as many people as just head and paws would.
And you know that's fair. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you sell some, you have some.
Yeah.
But let's say you have that job, maybe you're making money. Yeah. Let's say you have I'm gonna say unlimited money, but let's say you have thousands of dollars.
Okay.
You got all the material, you got all the contacts you need to buy or create a fursuit or a cosplay.
Yeah.
What is your dream one that you would love to go to the biggest con, maybe Comic-Con itself in San Diego? What would you love to go as?
That's really difficult.
I know you got it in you. There's something you got.
I'd love to turn this into like a full suit someday.
So what, okay, using that, again, I'm learning. What would you mean, like, I guess a full suit, there would be no clothing?
Yeah, it would be like just like a bodysuit. Because I only have like a shirt and pants on here.
So what's stopping you? And be honest, if you don't want to say money or anything like that, but like any other obstacles.
It would be money, but at the same time, it's also a lot more hotter than like partial fursuits like what I have on here.
And I'm sure there's storage, like your house must need
Oh
room,
yeah, absolutely.
obviously.
Like most of my shelf space is covered in fursuit stuff.
Well, actually, I got you on TikTok, which you can shout out your TikTok right in a second. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay, it's a numeric code. You might need to write that on screen because it's like different letters.
I'll get it from you. Yeah.
Perfect.
Numeric code, because I witnessed some of your TikToks since we've been chatting. And I seen that you have like a full couple racks with like all heads. And I was
absolutely.
Like, how do you sleep with that? Looking at you, I don't know.
I don't know, honestly. It's just, I have that many stuffed toys. I think it just fits the same kind of vibe.
Fair enough. All right, outside the world, let's step away from the cosplay and the fursuit, as cool as that is. In our realm, we are big gamers, we are big cinema fans, we love movies, we love cons, we love everything. What is coming up that you are excited for? Maybe there's a movie you want to see that's coming out, maybe a new game is dropping that you want to pick up, or maybe there's like a new fursuit character that's dropping or something, I don't know.
I actually have a fursuit on the way of a character I've had for years and years.
Nice.
I just couldn't find a maker for him.
Okay.
He's more of like a cryptid looking kind of character, and he does not the traditional like regular like canine or whatever.
Is there a name on him or anything?
His name is Infect. I should be able to send you a link to it. It's my own original character.
Oh, sweet. That'd be dope.
I can send you pictures and all that.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
And I'm really excited for him because he's literally not the traditional kind of character. Like, he doesn't have any eyes or anything.
Okay.
And it's going to be interesting to see him walking around.
I love a good bug type.
Yeah.
Right. Before I let you go, what have you seen at Expo? What are you enjoying about Expo here at Avalon Expo 8 in St. John's, Newfoundland? What have you enjoyed so much since you've been here?
Well, I got to say the community is really nice, especially considering that I moved here from Quebec about a year ago.
Oh, did not know that.
Yeah. I actually used to live in Quebec, surprise, surprise.
I mean, that was your opportunity to say the best thing at this con was the distorted theorists, but you know, that's okay. I'll let it be. I'll let it go.
Well, you're part of the community.
I'm just kidding. Thank you so much for Felicity for joining us here today
Not a
on the
problem at all.
channel. I appreciate doing the interview, and it is really good to see all the cool stuff that you put together here. I am the real Jussie of the Distorted Theorists, and like we always say around here, keep it real.